Hi, this is Mr. Bryson, Assistant Principal at Middle School North, coming to you from our cafeteria behind our PBIS prize board. I wanted to take a moment to talk to our 6th grade families and students regarding our PBIS disciplinary pilot that we have done this year. Throughout the first semester, students were given the opportunity to follow our positive, respectful, and ownership style behaviors throughout the entirety of the school day, on social media, and within the community. When moments were seen that were worthy of a reward, they were given points. These points could be used to purchase things in our school store or to enter raffles for great prizes, such as our Oculus VR that we are raffling off at the end of this semester. With the disciplinary side of things, students would receive tracking or office intervention referrals based on behavior. I'd like to show you what these referrals look like in a couple changes. So we're going to use a test student. If a student were to have a tracking or a more minor infraction within the classroom, the teacher would go in, they would add the date and the time, they would add the location where it occurred, and they would indicate one of 3 primary issues: a classroom interaction involving a student, a classroom interaction where the student was directly involved with the teacher, a hallway interaction with the student or teacher, or something that occurred in the cafeteria. Let's start by choosing between another student. They would then indicate whatever other minor infraction might have occurred. So we have the specific data. The teacher will indicate what kind of intervention they provided, such as taking a break or contacting the parent. They'll also list possible motivations. They'll then add a short summary of what occurred. So we're just going to write event right now for data purposes. Then they would submit this referral to the office. Save. At this point, this is just communication and data tracking. After 5 or more of these are gathered in the classroom with a teacher, student, or in the hallway or in the cafeteria, it would then be upgraded to an office intervention referral. The purpose of upgrading those referrals is to find a pattern of behavior and then be able to impact change effectively. Sometimes students would actually have infractions that skipped the tracking level and would need to go straight to the office. These are more of our major offenses that you would traditionally see on an office referral. For example, it might be skipping school, having left the building. If that were the case, it would be recorded and sent straight to the administration office. At that point, we would put that it occurred somewhere within the school. If it were skipping, that they left class, left the building. We might not have a redirection that occurred, but we would want to at least have contacted the guardian. We then would have what motivations might have occurred, and then they will put the details of what occurred. That would then be submitted to the office. The office would then be able to scroll down and see submitted referrals and how to take action accordingly. After action is taken, this paper may be printed and provided directly to parents. But one of the main highlights I want to discuss with you is how, as a 6th grade parent, family member, or guardian, you actually can access this information. I have a series of letters that we have sent home and will send home again that have specific codes that will allow you to access your student's account. It is important to us as we enter the 2nd semester that both families and students are aware of the changes that are occurring in the pilot. The biggest change is that tracking of behaviors will now occur in those 3 major areas of classroom student interactions, classroom teacher interactions, hallway student teacher interactions, and a 4th subcategory of the cafeteria. This data will be used to promote overall school safety, to impact change, and to make us the best school we can possibly be. Remember, the purpose of our PBIS program is to impact change and promote positive behaviors and those interactions, positive, respectful, and taking ownership of our learning. It's been great to speak with you. I hope you found this video helpful, and I hope you have a wonderful day. It's great to be a cruiser. It's even better to be a cruiser at Middle School North.